Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where, okay, we're going to talk a little bit again about not specifically D&D, but tabletop RPGs. I've been on a craze. You all know this. If you've listened to any of my videos in the past, I don't know, 2 months, you know that I've been working on a campaign. I'm really close to starting it. So I think we're actually genuinely starting this coming Sunday, which is really cool. Anyway, I've been on a crazy kick just thinking about the most iconic characters, not just characters, but monsters specifically in D&D and also other things. I'm curious, and this is kind of maybe this is a little left field of a question, so maybe you're not really prepared, or maybe you've never done a tabletop RPG before, and that's also fine. What would you consider to be the most iconic or your favorite? Not even most iconic, because I think the most iconic D&D character or monster rather is objectively like the beholder, maybe a red dragon. I'm not interested in the iconics actually. I want to know what's your favorite. What is your favorite and why? I'm really interested in the monsters that have unique mechanics that are interesting. I know that I'm pretty sure anyway that most of the players of this campaign that I'm going to be running maybe don't watch my YouTube, but I think that they've subscribed to me to support me. So if any of you are listening here, don't read too hard into this. But I was reading one recently, the gelatinous cube, and this thing is really cool. I love the sort of like mix of puzzle plus non-combat elements that come into a gelatinous cube encounter, right? Because you have to be able to see the thing, you have to be able to interact with it. You're doing athletics checks to pull creatures out of it, and you're doing a lot of very interesting stuff there. And you may not even fight the thing, right? Because it's non-sentient. It's not going to chase you. It can't even see outside of what, like 30 feet or something. So you just kind of get your friend out of there and then you run. And if you have to get to the other side of it, you can lure it in a lot of ways because it's just going to mindlessly chase you down a hallway. So it's a really cool encounter because your quote unquote puzzle is just, I don't know, a series of hallways. And the answer is, how do I get around this thing? And I mean, maybe if you're high enough level, I mean, the thing's only what, like challenge rating 2 or something. So maybe if you're high enough level, you just fireball and murder it, and that's fine. But maybe you can solve it without using a spell slot or something. It's a really cool sort of interaction. And that is what spurred this on. I was thinking to myself, there are so many creatures in this setting, and even in things like Pathfinder, right? There are a lot more creatures in Pathfinder in general, I find. And I'm curious, what are some favorites of yours that have cool mechanics that are interesting to interact with? I'm looking specifically for ideas beyond just Unga hit bad man, right? Obviously that's going to be some element of the game, but regardless. And this is not even necessarily for the campaign, it's just kind of a personal kick of mine that I've been thinking about. So that's about as much as I think I want to talk about that. I think I probably talk more about my D&D campaign than anything else just because I've been spending so much time on it. It's constantly on my mind. If that's annoying, I guess you could let me know and I'll stop. But regardless, I think we're good to start our episode here. So I am just playing a normal old run. I have the old Stoker deck editor enabled just to turn off win streaks. Our previous run was Cultivating Sentient, right? We're on an 81 win streak, getting up there in the numbers. Let's see, what was it? It was an X4 multi-strike. Yeah, Cold Kalia hitting a bunch of times. We had Major Refraction, a triple -1 spell chain, Razor Sharp Edge, and question mark, does it scale? Absolutely it does. And I got a lot of comments about how bizarro world that title was. I don't want to lean too hard into the memes, but that one was just, it was low hanging fruit. It was easy for me. So yeah, we went with that. We are moving on to, I feel like every run with Tethys is just a nightmare waiting to happen. It doesn't take much to generate an awful seed, and I actually know some people who intentionally re-roll Tethys runs looking for the worst of the worst, just to like throw them my way for cursed seeds, and I'm thinking, that's kind of fun and all, but I don't always want to play Tethys, so I don't know. This is also off the back of, I think I just recorded a Tethys cursed seed the other day, so I'm feeling it. But it's how we play. We will play all the champions. It's the rules. So yeah, I don't think I have much else to report here. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I do not throw my win streak on this Tethys run. It's always the risk, right? Yeah, let's look. Tethys, random, 25. Cool. All right, let's go. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing all right. Can't really complain. It is the end of a long weekend for me. I really should have recorded more episodes than I did, but it's fine. I think I recorded 2 at most. I should have recorded like 6. I'm really still behind on my backlog, and I'm burning through the little that is left. I need to make sure I avoid the situation where I'm recording the night before for everything. So if everything goes well, this run shouldn't take too much more than an hour, and I can hopefully record a second episode tonight. That would be great news. Anyway, we have a pretty decent start here. We are default Stygian, default Wurmkin. I do love having fractures, and I also think these two clans play fairly nicely together. We're fighting Plating Seal Daedalus, Curse Arcus, and Patient Seraph. Patient. We're going to have to answer this somehow, but Stygian could always show me Unnamed Tome or something like that. There are other options, things with days and so forth. There's a lot of good stuff in Wurmkin to solve this too. What is it? Soul-crushing guilt and stuff like that. So I think that we should hopefully find something. Well, like I said, Wurmkin's a good combo here. We're starting with Ice Tornado, Echo Infusion, Crystalline Seeds. These are great. These are just great. Ice Tornado deals with heavies, big waves, access the backline. Fractures access the backline. Crystalline Seeds is a good card. It goes away. It plays an etch if I need to go that direction. And it kills backlines for quite a while. And then Echo Infusion's early stat gains here are kind of disgusting compared to the early scaling of enemies. This is going to help a ton with, chains and stuff like that. So, good stuff. Glad to see it. All right, let's grab it and go. Let's see what we're looking at here run-wise. All right. Okay, so we have the Wurmkin banner on the steel side on ring 2 with a ring 2 and 3 temple. Stygian banner opposite that with the magic shop, so some options. I don't have necessarily great hits for holdovers and things like that right now. Obviously, you can hold over Echo Infusion, but if it's not infused, I'm a lot less inclined to lean that way unless I have a crazy amount of Echo generation. Let's see, what else? Merchant of Steel on ring 3 with another Stygian banner. And then a Horde Pyro remains opposite that. That is 2 steel shops. Let's see if we get got. We don't. We see a ring 5. Good steel shop here, actually. Steel, Vortex, Horde. We like to see that. Let's see. That's good. Dupe on 4. Magic shop with removals on 4. Opposite that. Dupe on 6. And then dupe on 8. So fine. There's a removal dupe on 8 with that magic shop. That's good to keep in mind. That's a good late game power spike if I can lean into it. Steel shop on 7. So the only steel shops we're missing are 4 and 6, it looks like. It's pretty decent, I think. A lot of well-positioned removals as well, assuming I can use these shops. Right? I mean, you have 7, which is a steel shop removal, 6 is a magic shop removal, 5 is steel shop removal, 4 is magic shop removal. I mean, it's actually a pretty good lineup simply because the removals are in really good places. So I should be able to clean whatever my deck ends up being into a good state. Let's look at our temples lastly. Let's see, I have the 2, the 3, I already mentioned those, 6, 7, and 8. So a lot of late game temples as well. There's a little bit of a void in the mid game, but that's okay. I think we can manage that. We at least see something pre-Arcus. So if I pick things up on like ring 4, right, we should be okay. All right, let's grab the Horde. Concussive Coals is super low impact, whereas I think Conscription Notice is really helpful. It's very strong early, and it can give a lot of things that are very powerful. Plus, I think there's a realistic chance it baits Patient Seraph at least once, which I think is pretty cool. It'll fall off a cliff, but it might provide some value. Concussive Coals, on the other hand, does virtually nothing for me, right? This is going to ultimately maybe prevent 2 curses over the course of the run. Maybe 3 or 4 since we have a Curse Arcus combat, but I don't see myself ever really leaning into this. The other problem with Concussive Coals here is I'm Stygian. I could lean into Titan Sentry. So, if we have a Hot Shark, then we're going to run into problems if enemies aren't able to attack Hot Shark. So, let me grab Conscription Notice. We're going to grab that and feel good about it. Forge says Chillwind Handheld Totem. It's always Chillwind here. It's a very potent boss killer. I'm happy to grab it. It's also a fine run to miss Conduit because fractures don't benefit from it. So that's okay with me. I could lean Inspires anyway, so it's always Chillwind here. Alright, we skipped this Horde because this Horde is a bait. I have answers to the backline, but I mean, we have Tethys, right? We need to respect here, I think. Yeah, we respect the hell out of this. We skip that and move. It's one of those cases where that could have, like, Incant Founding Seal or something in it. But I'll never know, because clicking that also could have trash, and then I die on ring 1. So it's just a game of, what am I strong enough to take? Now, fortunately, I didn't take the Horde, which means I can comfortably grab this aggressive amulet, I believe. So we take these. I think we should easily clean this up. Easily. Right? So it's... Tethys upstairs. Oh my god, Steelworker. Game is easy. We're gonna pop the Foot Soldier on bottom. I'm putting a Frozen Lands Train Steward in, and I'm putting HP into Steelworker. We already win the combat. Great news. We just pop the backlines here, and we're done. Yeah, I mean, we kill up top. Great job. Play the Train Stewards. Cool. We should kill that thing, no problem. Great job. Frostbite. I will take the Frozen Lance Echo Infusion upstairs. Put some Reaper downstairs. I may as well play the Train Steward. We're getting out of this scot-free, no problem. Absolutely freebie. Just send an Ice Tornado at him, it's cool. Yeah, he's extremely dead. I just Ice Tornado and he's gone. Good job. Cool. Very clean, very fast. You love to see it. Helical Crystallis Flash Freeze and Offering Token. So I'm less inclined for Flash Freeze thanks to the existence of fractures in my run. I'm also less inclined to Crystallis because I have Ice Tornadoes. Offering Token is a really good incant, but it's also purple, which makes it a really good Inspire, so we're snagging that. Echo Infusion, Echo Snare, and the Infusion is on Bounding Echoes. We grab this. It's a good incant. It's a good Inspire. If we go Inspires, it maybe makes our other things Inspire too, which I like. So we take these. Sure, good cards. Eel Gorgon. Yeah, that's my run. Yes, absolutely I play Eel Gorgon here. We even have a super strong front line for the early game and no pushback Talos. Yeah, Eel Gorgon, get in here, bud. What a great unit. Now, I want to emphasize, there was an infused First of Kin in there that I also believe is a perfectly fine line here. We have 2 etches right now. So that's good. Now I am looking for stat gains, so Shard Soul Carver might be good. Keeper of Echoes would also be fine, although it's basically the same as, what is it? It's basically the same as, what's the word I'm looking for? Siren of the Sea, right? It's the same, right? Just +1/+1, really disappointing. I think Shard Soul Carver is really good for the +2/+2. Obviously, the armor is unfortunate because it goes away, but I can just give him +25s, and that's fine. And find some other solution to keep it alive. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll go to the right, then. Merchant of Steel is good here. I can just take some rando stats. We're fine. And worth noting, I didn't see anything in that draft before that I really want on holdover, so... Yeah, I mean, look at this. You get a +25, you get a large stone. Like, this large stone, this thing claps. We're super chilling with that. Show me something good. Huh. Keeper of Echoes right now is available and strong. Right? Yeah, I think I'm going to grab Keeper of Echoes. It's fine. We just lean purple here, and it should be okay. Kinno's Carapace, it's 10/10. It's actually not terrible, but you can't really benefit from this. There's no universe I can get Endless onto the Gorgon in any meaningful way, and just 10-10 is really low impact. Keeper of Echoes is solid. He starts with 5 extra life. We have the upgrades we want here. Yeah, we grab Keeper. We just kind of super upgrade this man, right? We do the large stone right now. And he collapsed. I mean, this is so much HP, and we're chillin'. Yeah, large plus 25. I'm good with this. We'll scale via other mechanisms here. Battlestone's pretty decent too. The extra 5 is a solid start. I do think so. I think the HP is just objectively superior though. We're gonna grab this. Yeah, we're fine. And then we're gonna take that infusion right now, I believe. Ooh, intrinsic. Do we ever intrinsic bounding echoes here? Maybe. Spell chain? You could spell chain offering token here. It's kind of a crappy spell chain because it does nothing meaningful. It's just an extra card, right? We take Keeper. We stick Keeper in right now. This guy's a truck. Good. I think we skip the intrinsic here. I don't see the value of that yet, anyway. You could grab it, but also 35 is a little scary. We'll be fine because that large stone is humongo. We'll move on. Good. That means I can actually skip the Merchant of Steel entirely. Spikes does not scare me. I have too much HP. Let's see. The Horde is really low value. I might go look at that Stygian banner anyway. Right? See what we get. Baron? Sure. Baron, get in here, bud. Seems good to me. You can face tank for Gorgon. We'll play the Frozen Lands. I need to start scaling that to the best of my ability. Cool. Echo Infusion seems good. We'll play cards. Just play all the cards. Cool. We just kind of blow stuff up here. Seems good to me. Pew, pew, pew. Let's see. We just do Fracture, Fracture, Frozen Lance. Good job. Seems good to me. I will try to address these foot soldier dudes. We're going to take the Bounding Echoes upstairs. I'm going to Fracture the 2 back lines so I don't have to deal with them, and then Frozen Lance upstairs. We're fine. Right, I mean, there's no universe. This doesn't work. Great job. Go team. Pew, pew, pew. All right, money. All good. All good. Flash freeze with the purple. Pretty decent. Downside, of course, being I can't play it off. It's good to have a ping, though. I'll grab the flash freeze here. I think that is a solid choice. Proclamation with a purple. We did not see an Echo transfer, sadly. That would have been the high roll of destiny here. That's okay. We'll take this Proclamation, I think, because it has purple on it. Yeah, good. Card is good. This is tricky. I don't really know what this Horde could offer, but I may as well look at it, I think. I don't see anything in this steel shop that matters, right? We have the infusion. We have everything we want. Yeah, we'll go left. It's fine. Pyromenes is acceptable. Echo Seedling is way better than Infused Mallet in basically every universe. Look in the temple real quick. Spell Chain, 10 in Piercing. Not seeing these here. Let's hope for an overflow. Rail Spikes or Spike Driver Colony? I don't think so. Rail Spikes is okay, but it's not purple, it's played off floor, it clutters my deck. I don't love that. Spike Driver Colony does nothing. Alright, rip. It's fine. It's a really bad event though, sadly. The Spell Chain, I mean, like, this is good, but also not that good, I don't think. Oh, 10 in Piercing is really nice into that Proclamation though. We'll grab that. That's very solid. Yes, and Spell Chain on something. Not feeling it. I don't think I'm feeling it. This is a case of Spell Chain is a good take, but like Spell Chain in this Echo Infusion is hard to play because it's not purple necessarily. Now you could have done Intrinsic and looked for a Frozen on this Bounding Echoes and like it would have been fine, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna leave here. We're gonna move on. This has been going pretty quickly, but also I feel like there's not much decision making to do. Our survivability into patient is really bad right now. Also, by the way, Keeper of Echoes Gorgon, man, he eats that Ember Drain. I should really remember to do that. Yeah, like, Rail Beater's a real good hit. We're very strong right now. It's true. We are very strong right now. I think I am going to ping. Ooh, it's tough, actually. I'm going to self-ping here, take that 2 hit. It's actually not even 2 because I'm going to use that infusion right away, right? And then it just gets rid of the Reap, so it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. We do Offering Token. Purple cards are your friend. Cool. He'll go top here. It's kind of a good setup, actually. We do the Blast. The chunk, we shoot. And I guess I will play these Train Stewards. Get them killed. They don't really matter. We're doing 100 damage, by the way. That's a pretty good chunk into Daedalus there. Bounding Echoes here. It's nice because it's a huge burst of everything. I could also Ice Tornado and maybe hit something out. It didn't do anything I wanted, but it's fine. It could have done some good to me, right? I could have popped that bomb or something like that. Let's see, Crystalline Seeds. I may or may not play that, actually. On this top floor, I mean, right? Let's see, I could save some HP. I could play a bottom, and it's actually pretty good, right? Because it kills a dude and it deals with some damage into the man. We're easily going to win this. It's just a matter of, do we win the run? Great question, honestly. Honestly, a great question. Yeah, we're super fine. I mean, 89, 89, or 89 stats is good there, but like... Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, Tethys is in danger. Psych. It's fine. We didn't really need her, but it's fine. Yeah, so I mean, we win right now, even though we haven't even played anything as far as spells, which was pretty promising. I never had any doubts about this, but still. Okay, early game is free. Now I need to answer late game. Unearthed Remains. Symphony of a Soul's bad here. Does Unearthed Remains help me in any meaningful way? Not really. If it were purple, maybe. Spike of the Stygian is kind of an answer to Patient. Not really. You need so much Ember for this to actually answer anything. That is true. It is a purple card, I suppose. Do I care? Is that good enough? It might be. It might be good enough. I'm going to take draw here, by the way, and hope we hit Conduit, because Conduit helps a bit here. It makes the Frozen Lances really good, and then we can do double draw, hopefully. Symphony I don't see being the answer. No. There's no good dupe here either, I don't think. Yeah, that's true. I think I will grab the Spike. This could be an answer. Oh. Lodestone Totem. Wow, that is an expensive run. Hold up. Think of the pivot. I have to correct myself in my chair. This is one of the only units I might have considered here. The Titan Sentry is another really good pick for a classic style run, right? Classic being I have Titan Sentry bait Patient away and then we deal with it otherwise. Can I make this Lodestone Totem work? Let me think. So I can't do an infusion on this until 6, right? The other problem is I need 2 of them. I have nothing to really do an infusion with, unfortunately, right? I would just be playing a naked Lodestone Totem. This also forces me to take... What? It's forcing me to take Ember. I have to. I have too many expensive things. That's a true statement. This is interesting because I think that's totally winning. grabbing this is a super win. Now, the question is this a more secure win? The nice thing is, I think the Lodestone Totem... So think about this. It's Lodestone plus Tethys plus Gorgon. And I think in reality, I probably dumpster Tethys off the floor. The problem is if I get Conduit, I want her on the floor. Which means I need space and Ember. It's a little tough. That is a little tricky, huh? Right. Problem is, I mean, that's okay, actually. I would need space no matter what. Or I could send her, go to magic shops, make things cheaper instead. Eel Gorgon carries. It's a possibility. I think I should grab the totem. And we'll go to the magic shop. You could dupe it now, but I don't think I need to. Because of how powerful the Gorgon is as well. I think what I would probably do is you send Tethys to the Shadow Realm. You grab Ember now to support the Lodestone Totem pivot, right? And then we what? And then we play the Conscription Notice unit, the Totem, and the Eel Gorgon together on a floor. We dupe it on ring 6. And we have 2 of them. I guess I don't even infuse the thing. I don't need an infusion on the totem, right? It just needs some HP, so we go to the steel shop on ring 5. I think that is a functional line. We'll do this. This is a big rare unit run. Titan Sentry, also excellent. I think he's a fine line, right? He's probably the easier line. Well, I know he's not. Lodestone Totem's way easier. We have to take the Ember here as a result of that. To make that work, I will go to the magic shop right away. We're not duping it yet. Up to 110 life there, which is nice. We're going to cut the unplayable train stewards here. Good. Conduit? No conduit. So Chillwind, I don't feel too bad about this. Like, she's fine, but I don't think she's going to be great. Double stack, no. 20 consume, probably. Probably. -1. We do want to make things cheaper. Cheaper, good. Purple, good. Frozen Lance, fine. Fracture, better. But the problem with Fracture is I can't... I guess I can play it on the Gorgon, right? It goes away. He does get shot for some damage as a result, but... I need to buy the -1s. They're important to the run, even though I have Ember. Frozen Lance is just going to be Surge Stoned, right? Like, there's no way I don't do this. It's just the best way of handling this card. Yeah, good. Okay, fine. -1. I need to put this somewhere. These Ice Tornadoes are ugly. They don't infuse. I don't love them. We don't need them now that I have the Gorgons. The only advantage to the Ice Tornado is that they go away once I draw them. I can just leave them in my hand, and it's fine. I'm going to -1 the Fracture. I think that's a really good card. It's a better card to -1 than something like Flash Freeze here. Because Flash Freeze, it's going to be hard to play on my own floor. Whereas Fracture, oh no, I did 2 to 6 damage to my own unit. It'll be okay. Yes, I need to take that. We will reroll. Holdover is well spoken for here. We don't see it. Freeze. Consideration. -1. I need to take that -1. Definitely need to take that -1. What is the play on... Yeah, -1 in Fracture, by the way. That's just it. Yeah, sure. Now... What is the play on Permafrost? You ever Permafrost Bounding Echoes and hope to hit, what, the Echo Infusions, I guess? It's fine. I could have had the intrinsic Permafrost Bounding Echoes, but... I don't know. Do I really care? Kinda not really. I don't know. I'm probably not going to draft non-purple cards. I think this is probably a waste of money. Well, the thing is consider this. If they show me a Soul Crushing Guild, I'm always clicking it. It doesn't matter if it's purple or not. So if I have a Bounding Echoes in the wings for that, pretty good value. I also think this money is pretty good value since I'm going to a string of shops here. So let's grab it. 45 is comfy anyway. Bounding Echoes permafrosted. Yeah, I think I will. Another factor is the fact that it's 95. I don't feel as bad taking that cost. The plus 10, I don't think I need this. We're going to chill on our cash. I think I want to save some money for the steel shop. Get some plus 25s, hopefully. I will re-roll for that. Yeah, that's going to be good. Cool, let's go. Okay, we're strong. How strong? Pretty strong. Like, strong enough I don't care about this armor emblem, right? We just get, like, 12 hits on a Gorgon. It's more realistically going to be, like, 5, but it's fine, right? Our survivability line is the sap, and our offense is something else. So, like, here it's Tethys bottom floor, genuinely. Oh, man. We play Cold Kalia bottom here, right? And then... Ooh. Lodestone Totem chilling upstairs, I think, for sure. Yes, we will play everything downstairs, actually. Right? It kills this enemy, which is good. Okay. Gorgon upstairs is good. We want the Collector very badly here. Yeah, like, this bottom floor is fine, right? I'm okay with that. I'm always getting the Collector somehow, so the answer is how, and the solution is simply play Train Steward. I don't want to redraw it, and I think I will take the 2 damage in exchange for 1 attack upstairs. Because it goes away, right? I don't care that badly. Let's see, we don't even lose Cold Kalia here, which is good. It is... Let's Offering Token first, see what we hit. Train Steward. I could tank that hit downstairs. I do play everything in this hand. I think I'm still going to discard this, right? I wish to... I'm going to Bounding Echoes for the Echo Seedling hit. We get 2 copies of it. This lets me do Crystalline Seeds downstairs, which kills the Absolver, which I really appreciate. Right, 6 damage here. She's doing 3, so 9 Frostbite coming in, which is... Where's this 15 armor damage coming from? Right, she just hits for... Oh, she hits for 11, right. I was thinking it was 1. So it's 11 plus 3, so 14, 20 damage here. I don't think I'm ever killing this Clip Shaman, basically, is the answer to that. So let's shoot... the man in the back upstairs. I'll play the Frozen Lance upstairs. We'll hold on to 2 of these Bounding Echoes, actually, because it lets me power up in a big way for an upcoming turn. Alright, so first things first. Echo Infusion, good. Although I suppose I could have Bounding Echoes that, which I probably should have, now that I'm looking at it a little more. But, you know, it's fine. Charge top floor, good. Alright, bottom floor, you're dead. Alright, it's fine. But we've delayed enough. I think that we'll be fine losing Tethys there. I am going to Bounding Echoes up here for the Echo Infusion hit. I will Weight of Contrition up here because it still counts. It's Ice Tornado middle, I think. Ooh, maybe. We're going to Fracture upstairs. Yeah, that kills everything. Great news. I will Ice Tornado down middle. It's fine. It answers the stuff. Sure, we're good. Cool. Bounding Echoes round again, I think. Good. Weight of Contrition. Good. I will play the Proclamation. Good. Clears the floor. Only taking 7, quote-unquote only. I will play the Ice Tornado downstairs. Anything it hits in the back is worthwhile. Beautiful hit. Ice Spike upstairs just to save some HP, and it's a good infusion. Doing 100 and something. It's not ideal, but it's fine, right? We should get through this off the back of stats, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not going to look pretty until I actually cast these spells, is the trick. And you put the... Oh, you can't even put the Train Steward in front. We get through it. It's not perfect. I need the stats in those totems, and I need 2 of the totems. Getting that money is value, though. Hey, Frenzied Swarm is a solution to this, I believe. Drain is also very good here. It speeds up. Ooh, this is tough. I think Frenzied Swarm conflicts with the Lodestone Totem line here, so I don't care that much. Drain is obviously extremely good, whereas Ice Storm is potentially very nice. It's purple. Does that put it ahead in my book? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. It's funny because if I lean into Lodestone Totem, theoretically I could throw away Eelgorgon entirely. Like, I don't need him. Right? He doesn't matter. He might actually be a bait. You just play a Lodestone Totem run here. Get some stats in this man. And then Tethys wins Relentless against a million sap. And you just leak everything to the Pyre. The trick is I have the I have the Gorgon, right? So that's kind of the trick here. Drain is very strong. You can always drain on the Lodestone Totem because it's never going to attack if I need to target something and I don't have a unit there. Whereas I can drain on Seraph or Divinity to speed up their death or their, slowdown. It's a very good card. I'm going to snag Drain, I believe. I'm giving up a purple Ice Storm, but I think the Drain is just significantly stronger here. Force Contamination, Symphony of a Soul, Soul Siphon. Soul Siphon is good, but also bad. It's good because it hits Keeper multiple times, right? You get all the echoes, so you get a lot of value there. It's bad because... It's also good because he avoids the Ember Drain. It's bad because the Lodestone Totems take the Ember Drain. And the purple on it doesn't matter. I think we skip this here. Force Contamination, we're hitting multiple times, not with big hits, but with small hits. So I don't see that value either. We'll skip it, take the money. Okay. I'm going to the steel shop, need some stats here. We're looking for plus 25s. Beautiful, love it. Plus 25, good. Wow, endless for that shark, by the way. The shark I skipped. Let's look in the Horde. Jackstrips, Trader's Quill. Meh. Meh. It's very meh. Jackstrips has some value simply for dealing with damage shields on the Divinity. Trader's Quill, it encourages me to play things off floor to hit with Bounding Echoes. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to take Jackstrips here. I think that's fine. We're removing the last two Train Stewards here, definitely. I'm going to re-roll. I'm taking the Relic, actually. Oh, that's huge. Wing Steel. Yes. Draw Relic. Here I was. See, I was toiling over, ooh, how do I get draw plus Ember plus space on this run? This is an answer. Winged Steel. It is a draw Relic. We take these. That's excellent hit. Good. Cool. I will consider Endless Lodestone Totem for a moment because I'm at risk of my totem getting ganked on Patient. Right. The thing is, you need big draw power here to solve that. Endless means if he dies, it comes back, but it's very low value elsewise. I think a plus 25 is just better overall. Or an Incant Armor 2 is beautiful. We'll take that. That's going to be worth more. For sure. Good. Great hit. Excellent. I'm going to buy removals now. I think the worst cards are... It's actually tough, right? Ice Tornado is arguably unplayable. Frozen Lance is decent if I see Conduit, but I'm not really leaning that direction, I don't think. I do need purple, though, right? So, like, Echo Infusions are good, but... Interesting. We're going to a magic shop. Oh no, we're going to the Hellvent next, and we're going to hope for an overflow on Gorgon. Tiny Stone is the big win here, but Sunderstone would also be really good. Really good. I mean, it would be fine. I honestly might consider Sapstone on Lodestone Totem if they showed it to me. Another plus 25 goes in Lodestone Totem. A plus 10 goes into Eelgorgon. I mean, every overflow is value here. So that Hellvent Cavern Pyro Remains is good. We haven't taken any damage here, so the Pyro Remains are kind of whatever, but it's fine. I think I should buy a removal since I'm not seeing a shop. Maybe even two. Maybe even 2. I don't need another steel shop. We hit everything here, which means I'm not seeing these removals on 6 and 7, unfortunately. I wish I could go to the 6 magic shop here, but alas. Yeah, alas. I have to do the dupe now, because otherwise I'm not going to sap enough for Arcus. That is true. Okay, so what is the best way of solving Arcus? You take cards that you can play. Let's see. So I will remove, I believe, Frozen Lance here. It is not ideal. I will also remove a Fracture. It's a good card, but I don't need that many, and Frozen Lances and Fractures are kind of equally good-bad here, right? Fracture, obviously, I have to play on my own Gorgon, not ideal. Whereas Frozen Lances I can play on any floor, but they do less. So we kind of just want to cull these down so I'm drawing my better cards more frequently. Yeah, that's fine. Fully upgraded. I'll save the rest of my money here. I think we're good in the Ring 5. We're only on 60 shards also, which is promising. We have a lot of backloaded shards we can take. Yeah, let's move. We're good. I think we're going to be fine. That Winged Steel answers a lot of my questions. Honestly, isn't the Seal of Aggression free? I have Sap, right? We can blast them. I think it's free. We're going to do the same thing as before, potentially, depending on what they show me from Tethys, right? Depending on what they show me from Tethys. I love seeing the Gorgon first because it just kind of eats this Ember Drain without much issue. True. Now, Tethys Middle, I suppose. What do we get? Animus of Speed. Are you even worth playing? Maybe. You might be worth... I mean, you're worth playing, but you're not very good. I guess it's a free turn, right? There's no reason not to. We should put it top floor, I suppose. Yeah. Goodbye, Tethys, by the way. She's just dead. That's okay, though. Draw. We take the offering token here for sure. Okay. Now, I would like to... Bounding Echoes here, I believe. It's tricky because I would also like the Crystalline Seeds downstairs, but we need the Bounding Echoes first. We'll hold on to the other 2 copies here. I will drop the Crystalline Seeds downstairs. That gives it a purple, which means 1 more purple clears one of these Sycophants, and we'll hold the other 2 Echoes. Okay, that's good. This is a decent turn for another Bounding Echoes. Yes. We will play the Lodestone Totem. I guess we'll put it behind the Animus. I don't really care about the Animus. I can save Tethys. Does she matter? No. She does not matter, actually. There is no universe that she matters. We will play Proclamation upstairs. Actually, oh, Proclamation downstairs would have been real good, but I can't answer it. Worried about that many units. I'm going to need a lot of hits. I should maybe consider the Frozen Lance downstairs. I need to incant upstairs is the main issue I'm having. Lacking these incants is bad because we need the armor. I need the scaling on Gorgon here to win. We just give up Tethys here. Yeah, I think I do have to Proclamation, and I will... Ooh, Flash Freeze. Very tempting. Flash Freeze in the back here is very strong. We're going to do that, actually. I changed my mind. Goodbye, Tethys. Thank you, Jackstrips. You're a hero. I will take the other Bounding Echoes here. I will put the Echo Infusion in. Very strong. Going to Frozen Lance upstairs. Going to Frozen Lance upstairs. Let's see, I can kill the front here. Yeah, that's good. I'll take it. We should be able to neuter the back now. Look at Jackstrips. Ooh, buddy, Jackstrips. Our hero. I should be able to neuter this, right? Oh, yeah. We're totally chill. I play the spike here, don't care. It's fine. We take 4 in the front. It's cool. The Animus of Speed is a buffer. She does not actually do anything I care about here. We just play everything that we can. Take the Fracture, Offering Token. These are good turns. That's a strong turn, huh? I will Ice Tornado middle here. Value. Cool. Alright, Harpy. You scare me, but I have Sap, so I'm not really that scared, I don't think. Let's see, we end this turn with a Drain on Harpy, I believe. Yeah, we totally do. That's a lot of value, just 3 free Sap there. And then goodbye, Animus of whatever, why did you exist? Good redraw on that Drain. It's what, Frozen Lance? Frozen Lance. I will Fracture the... Fracture Harpy doesn't do anything. I'm just going to Drain her, and then we'll Frozen Lance upstairs. It's fine. Yeah, those Drains, big value, by the way. Huge value, in fact. We totally get through this off the back of an incredible power there. Just 10 Sap, and we only had the 1. And 6 of this is essentially Drain's work. So the enemy never even hits me now. That's good scaling. That's good scaling. That's defensive and offensive scaling. Decoy is fine. It means I value these fractures more than the Frozen Lances now. Sure, we'll grab it. Take these. Preserve. It's purple. Conflicts a little with Drain. I could preserve the good card, right? You can preserve Lodestone Totem and some other things. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We'll grab it. It's good also for the Winged Steel hit. Sure. Guardian's Amulet, consideration, but no. Preserve is fine. Soul Siphon, Ambient Charge, Power of Knowledge. Nope. It's a good thing I took that Sap Totem, right? It's starting to look like we're not going to see a good answer to Patient without it. We must go left. I will look at the Caverns first before the Remains. I might be able to trade Pyre Health. Oh, man, yeah, dog. Now look at this. Major Refraction, Gorgon. I wish, but not today. Minor Refraction, Gorgon. Now we're talking. This means I can consolidate everything. And before I do something, before I move on, I want to talk a little bit more about why things like this cavern are so valuable. I reasoned through all 4 of the possible event upgrades that I could have seen, right? Strength Stone from Boneshine would have been good in Gorgon. The, what is it called? The plus 25 from whatever the heck, the Petrified Heart event, I forget its name. But the plus 25 from there, huge value as well. That would go into Lodestone Totem. Alternatively, both Sunderstone and Sapstone had a line. Sapstone would have been my pick because it's a burst of Sap on an important turn. And then Minor Refraction's huge. So that's insane. In fact, that's so crazy good, I'm seriously considering doing what? You dupe Lodestone Totem here, and then you dupe Keeper of Echoes later. I mean, the Eelgorgon Echoes later. Huge. Absolutely huge. -2. No. Not good. Purge, maybe? I need to think through my shards. It's going to be a dupe on our friend Lodestone Totem here. I think this is too important. Yes, too important. Indeed. You know what would have been fun? You put the Lodestone Totem into the Eelgorgon, and then the Eelgorgon just eats the Ember Drain. You play it at 4 Ember, and it's fine. The only problem is you don't really get a chance to sap those first 2 turns, but you have so much HP, it's cool. If I had not taken that Keeper Infusion right away, I think that would have been a consideration. 4 Ember cost unit. It's a little concerning, though. But it is definitely Lodestone Totem here. We need to ramp this faster. Yes. Okay. So, 2 Lodestone Totems, Eelgorgon. Good. I don't care about Tethys. She doesn't matter to me. If she dies, fine. If she doesn't die, fine. Right? It's okay. So, where am I getting my echoes, my shards? Let's think. I want to dupe Gorgon here because that's huge. I mean, well, you know, it's tiny, but you get it. That's a lot of value, is what I should say. It speeds us up tremendously. There's a downside to that, though. The downside is, how do I make sure I draw saps fast enough, right? Because 4 banner units means enemies walk to my top floor before I get all my banner units out. One of these is probably enough, honestly. Okay, so in which case, if I don't dupe that friend, what am I doing? You could dupe, what? Offering token is pretty darn good. Honestly, it's a good one. What else could I dupe? Anything, really? Maybe if I get an upgrade and drain. I think I'm definitely leaning Magic Shop next. Even though the Pyromane sucks, I mean, it's fine. Maybe I take some damage on Arcus, finally. But, I don't know. Like, the Merchant of Steel, we have our steel shops handled. We're good. Like, we're fine. Removals are strong, but all of our spells are okay. I don't need to remove that badly. We've cleared the Train Stewards. We've cleared one of each of the starters, and the rest of them are all right. I haven't drafted that much. The Ice Tornadoes are kind of whatever. I can just leave them in my hand, right? So then, what's the consideration? You go to the Magic Shop. Always go to this dupe removal on the end. It's too strong, and we don't need the Steel Shop. If we see something like... trying to think it through. If we see something like Forever Flame, I could self-infuse the totem and then dupe it again, and then we have a quad totem run. That's a very specific hit. Don't love that. Maybe you consider duping the Proclamation. It's just a good card, right? You spend 1 echo, you kill a heavy pretty much. That 100's a good ping. Not even a ping. I mean, that's a Steel Wings killer, right? So that's good. That's really good. What else are the options here? I mean, that's only a 5 pack shard dupe even. I have to take things from these temples. We're always fine. I have 40 shards left and I can take 50 from these temples. No problem. So the question then becomes, is there anything I could take from this temple that I consider valuable enough? A -2, I mean, that makes the Spike of the Stygian pretty cool. Another really good hit. Because it's 0 Ember, it's still a little bit of sap. That's not that good, honestly, right? That's not actually that good. Because it goes away, right? I don't want to do that. I don't want to invest in these Ice Tornadoes. They're basically self-removed, right? I just leave them in my hand. So whatever. And then what? -2 into a drain. I mean, that lets you double stack it, but there's no guarantee I see the double stack. And I think if they showed me a holdover, I would put the holdover in that drain. So, and then the purge is, again, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, we'll chill. We'll chill for now. I'll walk into Arcus at 60, and I think we're okay with that. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Man, that Winged Steel hit is the dream. That gives me so much freedom here. And the minor refraction means I definitely take draw here, which is really powerful. Okay, now, I can consolidate this floor and throw whatever the hell Tethys gives me out of conscription notice. Yeah, alright, fine. Gorgon, he doesn't care about this daze. Tethys can chill upstairs. I think that's a good relentless booster. Animus of Will. And it clears the bottom. Oh, man, but look. Lo and behold, the preserve on turn 1. Man, Winged Steel, I was just giving it so much credit, and then it drew me the thing I didn't want to draw. But honestly, then preserve saved the run. Or saved my situation anyway. This Animus of Will immediately is going to save me 3 curses, by the way. So, Conscription Notice, yo, check it. Like, okay, it didn't actually work because Absolver got upgraded. I could drain it, and then it does work. I probably will. Alright. Bounding Echoes upstairs. For sure. Okay. The non-frozen lodestone totem comes down. It's tough. If I want... Oh, these curses are going to be a problem, huh? I do have a guaranteed lodestone totem. Getting a totem down here is valuable. So what if I draw first? Is there something I can draw that helps me here? Not really. I think it is worthwhile. I think we need to drain here. and then not play a Lodestone Totem on this turn, it's going to kind of be bad, I suppose. But we'll have at least the one, because it's frozen. I'll play it next turn. Yeah, sadly, the daze on Ilgorgon means that it doesn't resolve to remove its effects, which means I did take the Ember Drain last turn, sadly. But I think it's okay. I will Drain here, by the way, and I'll do it with this many cards, hopefully not hitting the frozen Lodestone Totem. Beautiful. It hit the other totem. Good. We cleared the bottom floor. Value. We take the offering token. I do need to work on this a little bit. I will discard a fracture here. Take that Echo Infusion when I can get it. And Proclamation downstairs is a fine pick. Although I should really play it upstairs for the +1, I suppose. Yeah, sure. It's +1/+1. Oh boy. Alright, we'll hold on to everything else. Okay. Great job, my friends. Now, it is time for Lodestone Totem. Very good. Friend enters. I wish to do 1 Bounding Echoes here. Okay. I will Crystalline Seeds downstairs. There's a reason for this. I wish to fracture the man in middle. And then I'll fracture him again, kill that man, that's good. And we'll hold the spike for now. 3 turns until I get to play my other man. True. Although really good on this Flash Freeze. We are holding off the curses very effectively. Take these incants upstairs, they're good. Truly awesome, actually. Okay. I think we play Totem. This was an unexpected draw, right? Because it was on the redraw off the top. I can play enough things here. So here's the deal. I'm going to play Lodestone Totem and daze my whole floor. And it's going to suck, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We take the Fracture into Arcus here. And then I will play the Drain into the front man and we'll leak him straight up. Because we still get our incants, we just don't get our attacks is the thing. Cool. 7 sap, he doesn't threaten me. Good, so he gets punched out. Glad to see it. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Flash Freeze on the perfect turn as well. Love to see it. We will start the incants now. We are in a position where I think this matters. We're going to Sandblast one of them. Good job. Go team. I'm going to preserve the deadweight here. I will spike the boss because I may as well toss on some Frostbite and such. Good. Cool. That was the last curse friend. So now we just kind of incant. Good. Yeah, it's fine. We just incant for armor here, and we hope that we can get a strong enough turn in Relentless, basically. We are going to dumpster every single drain into the boss, by the way, in case there were a doubt. I can play everything here. If I discard the deadweight, it's fine. These incants are probably more important. Although if I discard the deadweight, I could redraw it on the turn where Arcus is coming upstairs. Ice Tornado is similar. I don't want to redraw it. Alright, well, here's the deal. I'm going to discard, this? Flash Freeze, I think. Sure, yeah, it's fine. So here's the deal. I'm going to Proclamation upstairs. I'm going to Frozen Lance this man. I'm going to Fracture this dude in front. We take 0. I'm going to play. I'm going to hold on to the Preserve, actually. I'm going to Drain downstairs. That's fine. Sure, it's fine. Drain is very good. We'll take the Echo Infusion. Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. Fracture. Fracture. Does not matter. Okay, I need a good turn. This is, I mean, oh wow, we actually win without it. That's insane. We have a really good turn. Or, you know, it's not a great turn, but it's a fine turn. We take 35 damage. He gets through my armor. Or some of it anyway. This is really good. We're good. We're doing plenty of damage. We have Relentless Scaling from Tethys here. I don't even care if she dies in Divinity. She's useful, but the Gorgon is going to do enough damage here. So that's good. Siren Song. Siren Song is a really good card here, right? Yeah. You Siren Song last, and you just yeet everything to the pyre. And the Daze is nice because drawing it early is very strong. It buys you a lot of turns, which I like. It's not purple, but it's also fine. I don't really care that much. This is the last non-purple card I think I grab here. Yeah, this is good also into Patient. You draw it early and you kind of just answer him. We take draw here, thanks in large part to that minor refraction. We go to the right, Merchant of Magic as promised. Magic Shop, no holdover. We did see the double stack. Double stack Siren Song is definitely the way to go there. Let's see, Conduit? No Conduit. Do I care? Not really. Not really. There are some advantages to Totem, by the way. One, it has 8 HP. That doesn't matter a ton, but it might matter. Two, though, I don't need the Relentless Scaling. We have the Gorgon. This is not a run where it's Tethys versus the world. The thing is if I do keep her alive, via any number of solutions, by the way, then her AoE 20 Frostbite could actually represent good value for anything I just let walk to the pyre. Right? It's just 20 Frostbite that goes to everything. Whereas 40 to the front might go to a tank or something. I think I will grab the Totem here, actually. I wanted it to be Conduit because that does give a lot of value to my cards, but it's fine. Just no Conduit, I guess. Sure, I'll grab the Totem here. I think this is actually a good pick. I never benefit from the spell weakness. I'm literally taking this for sweep. Yeah, that is actually all I'm doing here. And you know what? Fine. It's fine. Let's look in the caverns. Tomes. Umbra Stone, that's hilarious. One Horn's Tome, also hilarious. Is Wurmkin Etchings ever good? What does this bring back? It brings back Crystalline Seeds, 3 Bounding Echoes. I don't know, maybe a Spike. It's kind of trashy. None of these are purple either. We're just going to leave. Wrong run for this. It's fine. I don't feel that bad. Temple says Spell Chain. I am willing to Spell Chain now, I believe. No real great targets, but it's fine. Okay, double stack -1 on Siren Song. Yes, please. This is an answer that I like to have. Serious consideration, actually, to hold off on the -1 here. I'm going to another temple. That would be a really good -2. And I don't think it's going to matter a ton into this upcoming combat, so I will actually double stack it and then put the -1 elsewhere. 20 Consume and Frozen Lance. Yeah, I like that. Just get rid of them. I realize it sometimes messes up Echo Seedling. It's fine. -1 Drain. Good. Drain is where I'm going to put the holdover if I see it, by the way. I get that hurts the frozen, whatever. You know, it doesn't matter that much. -1 here always. Yeah, reroll it. Holdover. Yeah, holdover Drain is an answer. It's a very good ramping solution. Yeah. Absolutely. That's good. That's another good draw. I'll take the -1 into Fracture here. These are very strong. And a 20 Consume into Frozen Lance. Cool. A lot of money spent. Now, let's make sure we can hit 100. That is actually somewhat difficult. The Spell Chain... I think I do want a Spell Chain here on something. What do you Spell Chain? Spell Chain Proclamation is strange. It's a lot of echoes. I think I should Spell Chain something. I also think I probably should Purge something. Because think about this. I get, at most, 25 shards in this next floor. I guess in the worst case, I could infuse a Lodestone Totem, but that actually hurts me a lot more than it helps. So I would prefer a -2. I could take whatever. I can grab 25 coming up, which takes me to 85. My dupe is probably not Eel Gorgon for the reasons I described earlier. I don't really know what I would dupe. I think it might actually be the Proclamation, right? Maybe. You might even consider duping the Siren Song if I see a -2 on it, just to have more answers in my deck. So hold up, if I take 25, at a minimum I have to dupe for 5 shards, which the Proclamation would do, but that doesn't answer my run. I think I need to take this spell chain, and the question is just where do you put it? Intrinsic goes into Bounding Echoes if I see it, -2 goes into Siren Song if I see it, +30 goes into, geez, I don't know. +30 probably goes into that Proclamation, unless they show me another holdover. I don't know. I mean, that just kills a man, right? Which is pretty good. I'm actually going to Purge Stone one of these Ice Tornadoes, I think. It's pretty good. Takes me to 70. 70, and then I take the 25, puts me at 95, and then all I have to do is take a dupe on this Proclamation, and we hit exactly 100. In the worst case. And yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to Purge an Ice Tornado here. This card is really hard to draw, and discarding it means I have to draw it again, since I will be playing that Drain a lot. So removing these is value. Okay, yeah, true. Decent Purge Stone. Spell Chain. Right, do the math real quick, make sure I'm good. I always take the 25 coming up. Purge Stone, other Ice Tornado. +10 in Piercing, whatever. I'll probably put it in Flash Freeze. Plus, what is the other one? Intrinsic, Bounding Echoes. Left side is good. Right side is -2, Siren Song. +30, I don't know, but I have stuff I can put it in. I'll figure it out. I don't know what I would actually do there. Probably, just, honestly, maybe that Flash Freeze. It's kind of sad, but it's fine. Okay, and then if they show me another spell chain, then it's fine. I'll just put it in whatever. That's 25 shards, right? Right. That puts me at 95. Means I have to dupe for 5 at least. At a minimum, I can do the Proclamation. At a minimum. In the best case, maybe I dupe something that I put one of those other upgrades in. A -2 double stack duped Siren Song is pretty dope, for instance. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're going to move on. This does mean I'm fairly low in this combat. It's a little shocking, but we'll be okay. Yeah, 70 shards. The nice thing about it is it makes it weak enemies and weak boss. The bad thing about it is it means that you could see just like all your shards in the first wave on a conduits or something. Yeah, we're good. We're okay. Don't go crazy. We're fine. 40 gold. I've spent basically everything. Spikes. Spikes, 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 spikes. This Gorgon could kill himself. Tethys definitely kills herself. Do I win this with just Lodestone Totems? Absolutely not. There's no universe that wins. It also really hurts if I let things walk to the pyre. This is tough. Spikes is a toughie. I was thinking Heaven Seal would have been best. I was thinking Armor would have been ideal as well. I don't care as much. I was thinking Spell Shield I wouldn't have cared about, right? It doesn't actually matter if I hit them. It just matters that they get sapped. Spikes is probably the toughest one it could have been. This money is huge value, though. But do I need it to win? Honest answer. No, I don't. The problem is, this money potentially gives me value that lets me take things in the next ring to make my win more secure. Because there is always the universe that you just, I don't know, draw both Lodestone Totems on turn 1, didn't have the money to draw a relic and buy a relic solution to this, and whiff, and then what, Patient snipes you and you lose. Kinda sucks, but it would be a thing. I don't think I can take the spikes. I need at least one of my units, either Tethys or the Gorgon, to live, and the Gorgon doesn't scale HP fast enough for this to work. Absolutely not. It does not. So in that case, I think I have to skip this. You might be able to reasonably cheese your way through this a little bit, but it's so risky, especially since if I leak things, I'm just burning pyre health. I'm going to skip it. It's unfortunate. Okay, okay. Turn 1 says Tethys first. Yes, Tethys first. Good to have that preserve on turn 1, by the way. Thug. Now, can I reasonably greed some value here? I think totally. Sure, sure. Totem, what do I draw into? Crystalline Seeds? Not bad. I think I'm going to preserve upstairs on the Siren Song here. And I think I will burn this Crystalline Seeds right now. Yeah. I know I put all that in the bottom, but there's a reason for that. It's the scariest wave. Yeah, so like this, for instance, really bad, getting both your units. I think I would rather play the Totem, genuinely. Can play the Gorgon. I don't need this guy really that much, right? I'd rather Totem it up. Because Tethys can win Relentless. Yeah, we're gonna Totem it up. True. Offering token. It's unfortunate I don't have the Bounding Echoes on this turn, but it's fine. We can at least take the Echo Infusion. Oh, hey, Bounding Echoes. Cool. We did only get the one of them, but that's fine. The best part about that is the Thug hit the Collector there. That's kind of insane value when you think about it, huh? I'm going to save that Ice Tornado burn. Yeah, we're just going to play a bunch of cards here. I'm going to take the Spike here. That's a good take. I could kill the Shade Wings. Do I care? Sure. I don't need... The Inspires upstairs are not that important, I don't think. Yeah, they're not that important to me. Good. All right, Gorgon comes into the play. I'm going to put Gorgon in the back, I suppose? I'm going to put it in front of Tethys, actually. Sure. Now we're talking. Proclamation just kills that front dude. We inspire the hell out of this floor. Zero costers are very good. I will burn Ice Tornado here, actually. I don't feel like looking at it anymore, and we start playing Drain. Good. Cool. No Ember Drain. Jackstrip's doing tremendous work. We just take the Echo Infusions. We just send it. I'm at a point where I can just... I should just play the Siren Song, right? Just get it out of here. True. Just play this card. It's fine. And then I drain my Eel Gorgon because it goes away. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's good. Offering token. Ooh, Tuffy. What to discard? Honestly, Siren Song. We just play cards, right? We just play cards, and we're super chilling. We're sapping through Shade Wings, so we're okay. Sure, Drain, why not? We'll still hold over the Drain because it is good. Sure, we're fine. Cool. The nice thing even is these Shade Wings in the back, behind the boss, are dead, actually. They're just straight up dead, which is great news. Yeah, we just pump it full. I am going to start draining the boss, though. It offsets the rage drop, and we're fine upstairs anyway, so no worries. Cool. We do what? Fracture on, I don't know. Huh. I guess I will drain my own Gorgon again. It's fine. I'm going to start with the Frozen Lance. I will Flash Freeze the boss, I suppose, and Fracture the boss. I guess this is not a great turn for anything else. We'll just keep it loading up, I think. It's fine. Sure. We're going to win this. I'm not worried about it at all. It looks grim. Actually, we actually win. Wow, that's unbelievable. As soon as you start sapping, though, this goes crazy very quickly. Right? Just do not click that Siren Song. Holy crap. Yeah. Got this man down to 1 attack. He hits me for 3 damage over the course of this run. Yeah, we're super chilling. Awesome. Very good. Cool. That might have been really tricky with the trial. We hit a lot of times there. I'm not taking another Preserve, Guardian's Amulet, Crystalline Seeds. Nope. These do not help me. Soul Crushing Guilt is another card. It's also purple. We absolutely take that. That gives me a lot of confidence. That's another pick. We go left. As I mentioned, we go to the temple. Let's solve this first. Spell Chain and another Purge. You know what? Fine. I'm going to purge the other Ice Tornado here. I don't want it. It's a bad card. Sure. We will take a Spell Chain somewhere. Trinket Shop says Light's Gift. Kind of doesn't matter. Not that I can afford it anyway, but you know, fair enough. Another holdover, huh? I don't actually want this. Although you could do a holdover on something like the Offering Token, which is just a nothing card, I suppose. It's not a bad card. It's kind of a it's a little bit of a nothing card. -1s are good. Frozen Lance, yes please. 10 magic power, no thanks. Okay. Who gets this Spell Chain now? That's a difficult question. It's a very difficult question. Spell Chain on what? I think you Spell Chain the Proclamation. This uses my Echoes, but I also don't need them for anything. And this is a strong card, and it never gets my holdover. Does it? Would I give this my holdover? Ever? I mean, it is a strong card to hold over, but I don't think so. My holdover needs to answer the question of killing enemies faster via sap. So Drain is a great holdover, for instance. It also helps in the Patient. What would I hold over that helps in the Patient here? Not much. No -2, by the way, so this -1 goes into Siren Song here. That's never getting held over. It's also never getting frozen. You just kind of play it and it's good. True. Now, it's holdover or I reroll for a Permafrost or a double stack. Double stack Soul Crushing Guilt, strong. Permafrost Soul Crushing Guilt, strong. I need to take the Spell Chain somewhere. Interesting choices. Spell Chain Fracture is probably the least annoying take, but if I'm going to do a zero-coster, it needs to be a zero-coster I can play no matter what. So I think actually, I mean, Spell Chain Offering Token does virtually nothing. It's actually a do-nothing card. I guess it draws me 2 cards, right? It's actually not terrible, maybe. For 1 Ember, you leave in Spell Chain copies, they won't replace themselves later. Meh. Fine, I suppose. It's a really... What if you Spell Chain held over this? And the rest of your deck is basically free? Huh. Isn't that really good, actually? I'm going to do this. I don't know if that's right, but we're going to do that. And I'm going to... I have to dupe something here that gives me shards. It's looking like it's going to be the Proclamation. For 5 exactly. It does look like that's going to be the hit, or the take, rather. I mean, because I don't want to dupe this Offering Token. It's going to be wrong. But yeah, I'm going to dupe the Proclamation. It's a good kill in a unit and maybe soften some stuff up card, which I like. Sure, we'll do it. 5 shards. Great news. 100 out of 100. Hooray, we solved the run. Now, if I buy this holdover and then re-roll, that gives me what? 175, so 20 gold left over. Not enough for a -1. That's unfortunate. That means I remove the Fracture and Frozen Lance that don't have upgrades, right? Yeah, the goal being, in an ideal world... Yeah, this is perfect. Check it. You keep stone this stupid Offering Token. I know this looks weird, but think about this from the perspective of sapping down the enemies. This is 1 Ember for 2 card plays that give me other card plays. Now, maybe. They give me other card plays if I have dead weights. But think about how small my deck is going to be on a redraw, right? Look at this. Let's think about this. You've got what? 2 dead weights, drain, 2 echo infusions. All good, okay? Like the dead weight's the worst. A flash freeze, 3 0 cost fractures. I'm going to remove the other 2 starters. Preserve, the proclamations, Soul Crushing Guilt, Siren Song. That's it, right? I could maybe discard a Siren Song on the turns I don't want to play it or something. I mean, this is pretty decent, right? It's just a weird play for 1 Ember. I mean, the other important thing is you draw 1 card here, and it lets you see 1 deeper into your deck, which is potentially cool. I do like that this is 2 card plays for free. Yeah, I mean, that's good for sapping. We'll do it. We'll do it. And then in that case, I do buy this +10 because... Oh, actually, hold up. Run the math. 60, 85? I did the math wrong. Sweet. We re-roll this, and we buy the -1 here. And the -1 goes into what? Flash freeze, because it's better than a fracture, I think. Is it, actually? Yes, it is. It is better than a fracture. Even with that +1. What is this? 20 in consume? Not bad. The 20 in consume technically gives you another removal. And then what? I kick the fracture flash freeze? I don't see much value in this ping. We just zap everything to 0. Okay, actually, yeah. We'll take the 20 in consume instead. It's essentially a removal. Yeah, cool. 0 gold. Love to see it. Perfectly optimized, as all things should be. We remove the 1 cost fracture. And I remove flash freeze. I get it, it's kind of weird removing your ping, but with lodestone totems, I don't really care that much. Yeah, cool. Okay. 100 out of 100. I've spent literally all my money. We're in pretty decent shape here. I have a lot of answers to patient. There are a lot of draw orders where I don't lose. I suppose that's important. I can also face tank the first couple rounds with the conscription notice unit, which is truly a hero of our times. So I think we're good. 100 out of 100. Let's go kill patient, yeah. I think we're fine. This is not as strong of a lodestone totem run as I would like, but it is acceptable. Bottom floor man is good. Yeah, I mean, like, this is terrible, right? Double lodestone totems. We didn't see anything that could solve this. Let's see. I mean, Tethys always goes up top, right? It just does. Horned Warrior, do you ever do anything good for me? No. So I think the answer is we put him in front and let him die. True. I'll lodestone totem here. It's a fine draw. I want to avoid sapping this man, but I do want to charge top floor. But I also don't want to play this Frozen Lance. I'm going to chill, actually. Okay, not ideal. In fact, pretty rough, all things considered. Good seeing this drain, though. We put in Gorgon Man. Yes, we put in Gorgon Man. Cool. I definitely want a proclamation here. The saps are good. I think I probably want to play the Spike of the Stygian here. Yeah, it's going to be my pop here, I believe. Yeah, it's purple, and it's a sap, which is good. Good. Good, 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 good. This is excellent. Because the 7 means this Light Wings doesn't actually kill the Horned Warrior, so Patient is killing it. I will Proclamation here, because everything trades up on this. I will preserve the Drain, and I'm going to play that Drain, because that's value here. Even though I kicked that Ice Tornado. Yeah, true. Okay. We're gonna do fine, I believe. Echo Infusion here. I mean, it's what, offering token? Time to see how this actually looks, right? It's Its offering token will drop the soul crushing guilt here. Its offering token will drop the fracture here. We play the Echo Infusion. Good. We'll blast with Frozen Lance. I take what, 10? It's actually good to let this thing hit me a little bit here instead of playing the Siren Song, because it prevents the melee weakness from overstacking. I want to clear the next floor. Yes, I do. And I'm going to save this 14. Am I? No. I don't know. I'm going to Siren Song this, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Cool, and then we just drain Seraph. I think Seraph will go down to zeros and we'll be alright. This next turn we should be able to address this. Right? Yeah, so check our plays. It's Fracture, Fracture, Frozen Lance. We draw, we play the Offering Token here on a Deadweight. I play the Offering Token here on the Proclamation. We take the Soul Crushing Guilt. I will play the Bounding Echoes now to get purple on Drain, and we hit Seraph down to zeros. And do 450 damage. You know, that's pretty decent. We're fine. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're good. Alright, good job. Totem comes in. Great job. Let's see. What am I dropping here? Preserve. Drop card. Burn ice. Drop ice tornado. We fracture. 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 Echo Infusion. Drain boss. Reduced everything down to zero. We're chilling. Alright, good. And now the only question is just, do I play my cards in the correct order? Yeah. Basically, yeah. Which is kind of an annoying situation, but it's fine. Right? And Soul Crushing Guilt's pretty good here, actually. I can daze him a little bit more. It doesn't matter, he's at zeros, but it's fine. It's the Offering Token. I will actually... I'm just going to drop Proclamation here, right? I think that's fine. I will Fracture the boss. 10 sap. I will drop in Siren Song. And the main reason I'm going to do Siren Song is so that I push all this damage into the boss. Yeah, because these guys... Oh, wow, they do 2 damage to me. Unbelievable. I'm throwing. Who's doing 2 to me? Is it this man in front? Ah, screw you. If I didn't do the math on that. I was very confident he would be doing zeros, but it's fine. Oh no, I missed 3 sap on Patient. It's fine. I'm not worried about the 3 sap at all. So, like, look at this. This is a great turn for this Offering Token, right? I have nothing else in my deck, so it's just Offering Token, and you kick these Deadweights. Really good, actually. We just take the Incants, right? And I finally get rid of this Ice Tornado. Long last. Play the Proclamation up here. Good, and we drain the boss. He's at 40 sap. He's never hitting me at this point. Yeah, I'm not worried about this man. He's doing minus 78. He's hitting for 55. I mean, he's actually got a pretty decent attack stat there, right? It's a little concerning. But not really. But not really. I'm going to drop the Siren Song here, actually. Is it Siren Song drop? Doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter. We just play cards, right? Yeah, you just play cards. Genuinely, none of this matters. Then we Siren Song them out. They're dead. Drain here on the boss. Chilling. Cool. I think we're in great shape. I think we are in great shape. See, like, with the small enough deck, this second discard here is actually pretty decent. I'm going to drop Soul Crushing Guilt here. I think that's fine. I'm going to just keep the Fractures strong, play every card pretty much. I will play Proclamation, Proclamation. We're going to drain the boss some more. Chillin'. Cool, we win. Great job. Yeah, so here we actually do discard Siren Song, so I don't accidentally play it and lose. Wow, sick. You just redraw the offering token here off the top. Look at they gave me that Siren Song one more time, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. What an insanely good turn here. Unbelievable. I put out 18 sap on that turn because of the redraws. Very strong. Boss doesn't stand a chance. Great news. Well played. 690 damage on our Gorgon. This is pretty rare. I mean, literally. I have 3 rare units. But when I was saying pretty rare, I meant it's very rare for me to see and actually want to take multiple different rare banner units on the same run. Very strange. Oh my god. You want to see something legendary? Look. Apprentices of Light with damage shield. I have jack strips. We're too strong. We're too powerful. Also, I think we saved Tethys' life. I think I am going to play the Rail Beater here. Hell yeah, brother. Get in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold up. Yeah, actually, you do Frozen Lance, and we pop it for the Echo Seedling here, right? And then we can do Frozen Lance, Fracture, Soul Crushing Guild, and we save Tethys, and then we get to drain the boss and do 240. Sure. Rail Beater's nice because he's at least got, like, I don't know, 60 HP or something. It's fine. I mean, we double draw our stupid Lodestone Totems again, but it's fine. I'm over it, right? I'm super over it. Yeah, it's cool. Totem comes in. Good news. We want our... Who gets this HP? Probably Gorgon? I mean, he's got a lot. I'm going to put it in the totem, right? I think that's fine. I want to burn Frozen Land so I don't redraw it. I don't need that. I suppose I do play Proclamation here. It's decent sap. That will drain the boss. Fine. Okay. So really rough draw orders, all considered. Really rough. I don't care about Proclamation here. We'll kick it. Offering token, turn it around. I wish to play cards that don't come back here. So what? Crystalline Seeds downstairs is value. It will eventually kill that redirector, but let's see how top floor looks. I'm probably taking some hits here. Spike. Definitely taking some hits here. We kill the whole floor. Yeah, fair. May as well play the spike and just take it as a sap here. Sure. Doesn't change anything no matter what. I'm going to Seeds downstairs because it deals with the redirector, and then I'm going to sap the Wilt Wings to save that 8. Because it might matter. True, it might matter. Okay. Alright, verdict is... We're doing okay. Remember, we can leak things up to the top. Oh man, double deadweights in my hand. Thank you, offering token. I will preserve here. On what? Is this the best I'm going to see on this Bounding Echoes? I have Drain, Echo Infusion, and Siren Song. I think so. I missed the other the other Echo Infusion, but that's okay, right? And then next turn, I'm guaranteed to see my Lodestone Totem, so that'll help a lot here as well. So we'll take the Bounding Echoes. I'll play the Frozen Lance because I might as well. I'll take the HP. I'll preserve something. It doesn't matter what. I will... Whoa. Art draw problems? I take what? 5 for this on the pyre? In exchange for what? Why would I... What am I doing here that matters? I actually take more, right? The spikes. Do I care? I guess I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to just drain the Shade Wings. I may as well. I think that's fine. Sure. I mean, we kill the whole wave, and we only take the 7, which is what spikes hit, and then the Extinguish, which is fine. This is acceptable. Yo, Tethys. Love seeing that. Okay, now I must play the Lodestone Totem. This is good. I mean, look at this. My whole hand is free, right? So it's Lodestone Totem and then the 1 Ember from this offering token, which turned out to be a real big brain play, I think. We do what? You just fracture everything and we load up. And I mean, you may as well play these proclamations, right? There's no reason not to. You're just killing an enemy with it. I think that's good. Now, I do play this offering token. I don't need the Soul Crushing Guilt here. I do play the offering token. Now, the question is, do I want to just kill an Overcharged Apprentice next floor? Does it matter? Not really. Not really. We'll take the offering token here. And I'm actually going to drop the Echo Infusion here, right? What matters more? HP, probably. Yeah, HP, for sure. I'm going to start putting HP into... what? The Gorgon, I guess? Drain... what? What do you have, 32 sap? I don't think I'm worried about the Divinity. I'm actually going to sap the Inquisitor here. I think he's going to be potentially concerning. And we leak stuff here, but I don't care. There's enough sap on that floor. They're all dead. It's fine. Alright, last scary enemy of the day. Totem, or token rather. Play all the cards. Great. Love discarding both deadweights there. We take this proclamation for sure. Take the other proclamation for sure. You're reaping the back. I mean, I think we actually just kill this man, right? It's already frozen. That's funny. Right? Now, if I Siren Song him for the incant here, do I... what? Do I kill him still? Because I'd love to put this 470 into the Divinity if I can. Let me think about that. So he's got... oh, do I want to do this math? I will. I think this is an improvement if I can succeed at this, right? So it's 475. He's got 96 armor hidden back there, I think. Yeah, totally. So that's what? 475 plus 96. It's 571. 14 sap is minus 28, which means that this dude gets 7 rounds before he starts swinging on my pyre. I'm not doing enough damage, so we're not going to Siren Song him. I am just going to continue sapping the boss then. Cool. This will be enough. He's now at enough HP that he will just die. I guess I didn't math out the effect of Tethys' Frostbite, but I think that's okay. You'll have to forgive me, I believe. Cool, I think we're fine. We are, how do they say, chillin'. I don't care about Soul Crushing Guilt here. We're doing just peachy. Yeah, we even killed the double heavies. Wow, that's very cool. And then we get some Frostbite on everything. Excellent. He just kind of dies. Cool, right? I mean, this is it, right? Multi-strike wave. Kick the deadweight. Offering token. Ooh, I'm going to kick the Siren Song here. I'm going to play everything else, basically. Proclamation, good. Proclamation, good. Fracture, good. Preserve, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm playing all the cards anyway. Sap the boss. Whole wave dies. I take 10 from extinguishes. We're good. We're chilling. Cool. Very cool. All right. I should work on the front man. I'm going to kick deadweight. I'm going to kick Siren Song here. I'm pretty confident. We're just going to Echo Infusion. I'm going to play pretty much every card I have in my hand. Oh, we kill that man. That's lovely. I take two curses next turn that I really don't want to take, but I don't think it matters one way or the other. So we just take the incant upstairs, I think. It's fine. And we'll sap the boss. He's at 102 sap. We're chilling. We are cruising. I can actually, you want to know what's good? This turn looks bad until you do offering token and we just discard the stupid weights of contrition here and we're chilling. We are, in fact, cruising. right? I mean, look at this. We did it. We take 5 damage into our front man because of the extinguish trigger. We did it. Sweet. Absolutely clean. Didn't even lose our rail beater. What a legend. What a legend. Awesome. Good run. Turns out Stygian rare units, pretty good. A very rare run for me. You know, the funny thing about that very rare run, that's like a pun, and it's also literally true. I have a lot of, it's a pun because I literally have 3 rare units, 2 different types too. But it's also an uncommon run for me. I hate puns, by the way, in case you could tell. I ruin them, and I love to ruin them because I hate puns. But that's probably going to be our episode title. Oh God, what am I doing? All right, we're going to the run summary. I'm going to talk it through here. Yeah, cool. Okay, turns out big tiny Gorgon, very good. The Keeper of Echoes, it's a little bit of a slow burn here, honestly, but our whole deck was essentially purple eventually, so it did enough. I mean, obviously, it gets up to like 60 damage. It doesn't have to scale you very high when you're hitting 10 times in Relentless. The real talker here is that Lodestone Totem pickup it cleaned this run up pretty hard, right? I think we did see all the answers actually, right? Things like Siren Song and, Soul Crushing Guilt. These are literally the answers to Patient and the Divinity. So we would have super won if I had skipped the Lodestone Totem. But Lodestone Totem in a situation like this is just such a clean pickup that I can't imagine skipping that. I obviously toiled over this a lot, but I think it was objectively correct. It works. It's a good line. We take the winning line when we're shown it. I'm almost always going to grab the things that make me stronger, and this makes me way stronger. It just completely defines our survivability plan. And you saw, I mean, we blasted down Patient. We even drew poorly, right? I drew both Lodestone Totems in the same turn, and I didn't have the answer in a relic form. And we were still fine, right? In large part thanks to the other tools we had, the Holdover Drain, the Siren Song, the Soul Crushing Guilt. You know, those are all really good solutions to this problem. Our deck was super clean, by the way. Also, this Offering Token ended up being amazing. 2 incants every turn, and it was replacing bad cards with good cards. It's very rare I do this, because in general, this is very do-nothing for me, in my opinion. It doesn't do anything for you, right? You give up a card draw to get Offering Token, and then you draw the card you would have gotten if you just never take an Offering Token, and then discard something. If your deck is really small, though, and you have only so many cards, it gets better in the higher tiers of play, Covenant 25, because of these dead weights, right? You saw this. I was turning dead weights into other cards. And the nice thing is this also provided both incant and inspire value at the same time. It was an extremely valuable 1 Ember spend, honestly, every time I played it. And I was just burning it all the time. It turned my 7 card draw into significantly more most cases. So, big fan of that. And yeah, this is a great example of a run of just taking answers to the problems you're seeing and not being greedy. I didn't need that Ring 7 trial. I'm glad I didn't take it. I'm pretty sure I took no pyre damage this whole run, actually. Wow, that's actually true. I even greeted on that one wave where I took 2 damage. I was like, to hell with you. And I sapped it down to 0. So I actually took 0 damage on this whole run, which is amazing for Tethys. A really strong early game, thanks to Conscription Notice. There's just a lot of elements here that really helped out. Echo Seedling is a burst of incants and inspires when I need it. Jackstrips had its day. It finally cleared the bloody, the damage shield wave. We actually rolled right. Unbelievable. Just good stuff all around. A good clan combo, feels strong, lots of options, good starter cards, made things cheap, removed a lot. Good run. Altogether, I feel like nothing here was high rolly. I guess other than seeing rare units, but those are kind of high rolly. But outside of that, everything else was just good play, good card take, good node generation, good everything. Just a good run. So yeah, sweet. And this episode's still, man, hour 44. Gross. It's not a fast one, but it's fine. I still have enough time to record another. So it brings us up to 82 on the series. Love to see it. Tethys over. Hallelujah. Excellent job. Well played. Go team. All right. I don't have anything else for you. This is a fun one for me. So yeah. All right. I'll leave you there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.